When it comes to cute animal video game mascots with attitude, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is always going to reign supreme. That's not to say other companies haven't tried to mimic Sega's massive hit. There will always be good and bad attempts at this imitation. This game is the latter. Bubsy 3D is a single and multiplayer game on the PlayStation 1. This is hands down the worst game on the PlayStation console, and it's very deserving of its number 2 ranking. With Bubsy already being a cartoon and a Super Nintendo game, I guess Accolade thought they had a surefire hit, but there's so much wrong with this stupid cat, I just can't let it slide. The soul of this game is a pure platformer. It's kind of like Rayman or Donkey Kong Country, or most famously Mario. They're all known for how easy and fun they are. Bubsy takes that fun and does his little kitty business all over it. What should be a simple game is complicated largely by unplayable controls and character design. The game starts off with these aliens scared that Bubsy will ruin their plans to snatch up all the yarn on the planet. I don't make this shit up, people. Bubsy has accidentally crash-landed and escaped on their planet. He must collect rocket parts in order to rebuild a ship and leave.
What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel.
Did he just say rockets were abundant in natural resources? Fucking idiot. You must explore the different animated worlds to retrieve these rocket parts. Sounds easy, but it's still so tough. Like all platformers, you're controlling the character jumping around a stage. You go around collecting these atoms for what I'm not exactly sure. You can occasionally line up behind one and shoot it at an enemy, but the controls make aiming a migraine. Speaking of these controls, who knew that a small orange cat could control like the fucking truck? This is absolutely the most maddening part of the game. Bubsy has to run and pick up speed like an 18-wheeler, and then he has the hardest time stopping and turning. This control issue is enough to make you want to stop playing immediately. Oh, but it gets worse. How about the graphics? Jesus, have you ever seen so many highlighter colored polygons in your life? It's easy to throw off your own inertia and make you want to puke. The world is so poorly designed, it's like a psychedelic skate park with no escape. If not for the bad camera angle at times, I would never know to shoot down a particular wall or where on earth to go next. This game may have been playable to some, but if not for this last problem.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my god, what is up with his voice? He's got this scratchy, squeaky, shrill, lispy, I want to be a Bart Simpson knockoff voice going on. After 5 minutes of playing this game, I swear the rest was on mute. This game to me is completely unplayable. I mean, the dumb voice acting, the strumming of the stage music, and all these fucking colors, enough to make you think that you're on an overdose. If the controls were at least manageable, I could treat this as a really bad platforming experience. But because that problem exists, on top of the hundreds of other problems, this is considered a complete PlayStation piece of shit. There is absolutely zero gameplay hook here, because all you're doing is the same thing over and over again. Sorry to tell you, Bubsy, but Sonic is still here, and you're nowhere to be found. So fuck you, little kitty. And that was the number 2 worst game of all time. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to check out the rest of the countdown, as well as new and classic reviews from True Story Gaming.